What's happening, nerds? This is John, nerding out with cards, and I just felt like doing another video. I had a comment from Scott Spalding mentioning like when I did my card room tour about the Coast Guard stuff because his dad or stepdad served in the Coast Guard as well. So I figured I'm going to do a little bit more of a Coast Guard theme video. I'm going to kind of show just a few things, and then there's also going to be some cards and like a super special card. So, one of the things with, being in the military, I know first responders, Jay Average Vintage Collector had talked about challenge coins in one of his videos a good while back. And so I'm going to kind of show some of those. Challenge coins have gotten crazy in recent years. I mean, I'll take this off the stand and kind of show you what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these damn things, but you got in those totes there a whole bunch of coins, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But then you got up here, I put this little rack thing, and it's coins that have been made up for like line crossing certificates and stuff, because I've done a handful of those. The most special coin to me is when I did my Chief's Call to Initiation. The Coast Guard does it, the Navy does it, but I literally carry this around with me every day because I had a wallet made in which this coin would fit into right there. But yeah, so anyway, when you complete CCTI, you get the Chiefs Unity coin. And it's got the date in which you completed CCTI. So I carry that around with me. Show some other special ones. These are the Chiefs messes that I've been a part of. So the first one was Cape May, New Jersey. Special coin. That's where I made Chief. Bahrain. When I was on a patrol boat out there, and then kind of a member of this Chiefs mess, but also there out in Bahrain is the Navy Chiefs mess. Air Station Clearwater. And then Coast Guard Cutter Polar Star. We had our coins made in the shape of a penguin. Really fun stuff. And I also got a coin for when I graduated Chief Petty Officer Academy. That's a pretty big deal for us. So I just figure I'd show off some challenge coins. These ones specifically are going to be part of my shadow box later when I get that in. But so I figure I want to show some cards. I've shown these before, but I just feel like showing them again. And all of these, for me, have a connection with my career, and that's why I have them. So the first is going to be this City of St. Louis Allen Ginter card. Like I said, I've showed it before. It's a city flag card, but for me, the significance is the river, because I served on a river tender and was stationed in St. Louis, supporting units that work on the river. Got this Revenue Cutter Service card, another Allen Ginter card. This is from the Naval Flag series. And in case you're unaware, is the Revenue Cutter Service, which was founded in the law was 1789, but came into service 1790, and that's what we claim as our birthday for the Coast Guard, August 4th, 1790. With the Revenue Cutter Service, along with the Life Saving Service, in 1915 was merged to create the modern day Coast Guard. But me being a cutterman, I feel like my heritage and my roots date back to the Revenue Cutter Service. I got this Honest Long Cut Tobacco card. of the Eads Bridge. Again, you know, the Mississippi River, you know, there in St. Louis, hometown, the river, my favorite bridge. So that's a connection for me. And then I have shown this more recently, 48 leaf pirate card, Walking the Plank, that I associate with, you know, line crossings. Actually, let me grab that. So, you know, we got into that for like what this coin signifies as crossing the equator. This one specifically is crossing the equator and international dateline at the same time, or what we refer to as the X. That was a huge deal for me. But yeah, this Walking the Plank card again is something. It's a card I targeted because of my career. So then, like the big card that I wanted to show is it really took me by surprise. One of the guys on the boat before I left there in Seattle gave this to me, and it's something that he had made up. And I was dying laughing when I saw this, and then it made me feel good, you know. So anyway, maybe you'll if you've been following the channel for a good while, you know, I have that card, you know, with me and Ozzy. Well, now I have a second card. But check this out. He had this card made up, and it's got this cracked ice thing going on, but it's you know, it's in a slab, graded 10. But you know, it says Coast Guard Cutter Polar Star because that's the boat. It's got my name on it. It's got this 88 theme going on. That picture was taken from a Mariners game last year. Oh man, this thing was cracking me up. And then on the back, so this picture, every year we go to a dry dock, and it's in Vallejo, California, and there's a part of the dry dock is, you know, we get put in hotels, and there's a food contract, so, you know, because our galley's closed, so we get to go out to eat. There's dollar amount limits and everything, but there's a sushi place that we would frequent all the time, and they had a sushi roll called the Flaming Dragon. And every single time we went there, I would get the Flaming Dragon just because it came out on fire. And you can see here, sushi rolls on fire. But the last time we went there, I got 2 of them, and we called it the Double Dragon. You see, I'm wearing a Double Dragon t-shirt, but more importantly, though, you know, congratulations on your retirement. And it's got, you know, fair winds and following seas. And it says Chief Machinery Technician John Eric Sermon. That's me. United States Coast Guard, December 6, 2005 to May 1st, 2026, because that's my dates of enlistment. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. One of the most special cards in my collection. But I haven't showed this card yet. And I figured now is like a perfect time, you know, with what I'm talking about here. But awesome stuff. And like I said, Scott Spalding, you know, he had commented on my last video. And then you got Steve over at Steve Hobbies. You know, his son just graduated from the Coast Guard. So I figure I'd make a video about this, you know. So, you know, Steve has showed some really cool Coast Guard cards. So it's a good thing that his son graduated boot camp and didn't fail out. That would have been weird, right? But anyway, so yeah, just, you know, some of these cards. There's 1, maybe 2 more I want to get. I'll see about that and show it obviously as it comes in. And, you know, like I said, the challenge coins is another thing I collect. Bobbleheads, pucks, cards, coins. I collect all kinds of crap, you know what I mean? So anyway, I hope you all enjoy this. Nerd your own way.